We are back, Facebook Live. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. I said there might be some special guests, and this is one of them. This is Austin Ginther. Austin, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Man, awesome. Thank you. Came down from Noblesville, right?
Correct.
Yep. So Austin found himself at the Neuro Rehab Center up at 96 in Michigan,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
And you know all those folks up there. And can you tell them a little bit about your journey and how you found yourself there?
So growing up in high school, I was a three-sport athlete. I played football, had 3 head injuries or concussions throughout high school. Continued my football career at Marian University. Had a solid career there, but sophomore year, I got another concussion that was a little more serious, a head-to-head injury. And after that, I just wasn't really feeling myself. I played junior year, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to go in and get checked out. I was referred to RHI, did some testing, and that's where I found out my injuries of the post-concussion syndrome with Dr. Backhouse.
Right, and thank goodness you came in and had it checked, you know, because they're starting to find out more and more about that, and you kind of took it under your own wing and said, I gotta get this checked, right?
Yeah, I'm so grateful for that, and people are
awesome. So you have a little team of people that you work with up at NRC, and we did a little homework on you, by the way, but can you tell them a little bit about your team up there and what you guys actually do up there?
So this all started in January. I met with Dr. Backhouse, who's like the lead of my team, and she took me through the testing, and I had a bar graph all my deficiency I had. Some of the deficiencies I had were in memory, verbal, and seeing, visual, memory, and then I got assigned therapies she assigned me to, one being speech therapy with Elizabeth. Shout out to Elizabeth, she's great. And then my other one was physical therapy with Elizabeth and Tony. They're also great people. Speech therapy, oftentimes my friends thought like it's to talk.
Right.
And I can talk fine. I'm not. Speech therapy is not how to talk. It's more cognitive function. So we focus on my memory, and we did attention drills. She would play a song in the background, and also a thing I had to click to. So I had to pay attention to 2 things at once. We did other building stuff and memory while she was trying to distract me, so that was great. And then physical therapy, I did a lot of exercises to reduce like vestibular problems I had and headaches. So we did a lot of tests with Elizabeth and Tony, and they've really helped me out. So I'm just really appreciative.
And earlier you were telling me you found there's a range where you want to keep your heart rate and things going. All those little things are so important to like moving forward and doing good. That was super interesting. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So they're great. They know what they're doing there, obviously. And right when I got there, they put me on a program to keep my heart rate at certain increments each month and each week. So I started the program at like 100 or 90 beats per minute was my range, 90 to 100. And being an athlete, I was like, I can barely walk with that.
Yeah, you don't operate like
that. That was frustrating, but no, they kept encouraging me. And then each week I would graduate till next week would be 95 to 105, and then 100 to 110 and stuff like that. So now I'm actually at 140 to 150, and I'm jogging through my neighborhood. So it really
it's science, right? And what that does for you is it makes you for headaches and all kinds of things. It's like they've figured out some kind of incremental thing, right?
Yeah, it's evidence and scientifically backed up. They told me that it definitely works. So whether it is or not, it works really well. So that's what matters.
Living proof here.
Yeah, that's what matters. Yeah, that's great.
So let's see. One thing when I talked to we met Elizabeth yesterday. So that's one of his team members, and she could not say enough about how you bring the energy you bring to the table, and how you almost use what you've learned as being an athlete and you go after like your goals. So I think that's awesome, and she appreciates that. But can you tell us how you kind of approach that and how you approach your therapy?
So I think it was really hard. Like January, man, I got the news I couldn't play, and I think I was just really down about that. And maybe they didn't see it, but I was down. I went in there, and Elizabeth and Tony, maybe they really brought me up and encouraged me, and just seeing the other people there. Sometimes I get a little emotional about just seeing other people, like their stories. That motivated me to get better, and just to do it for like my family and my personal stuff. So if they're putting in the work, I want to put in the work too to get better.
Yeah, and not just you, but anybody that kind of goes through this this traumatic event, they don't even know it's going to happen in their lives. It affects you, but it affects your family. It affects everything. That's kind of where some of the programs fit in, right? Where it's like you. Coping skills and all that stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about Love Your Brain? Because I know that's one of your favorites.
Yeah, so I'm in a couple of support groups at RHI, one being Heads or Tails, and the Love Your Brain instructors came in one session, and I was just really struck by the movement. For those of you who don't know, it's about Kevin Pierce. He was in a traumatic brain injury incident snowboarding, and they've started a program just how to help people, meditation, yoga, and stuff. So I was really motivated by that. My girlfriend actually bought me the shirt I'm wearing today,
Nice.
so I had to rep it. It really helped me out. The meditations there I do every day.
Right.
I'm gonna try to sign up for the yoga class that's coming here in Indy. So
Yeah.
it's great.
And you said, I asked, like, how, there's like 10 or 12 people in there at any given time.
Yeah.
And you guys support each other too, because
Right.
everybody's been through different things. It's not
Yeah.
everybody had a concussion. It's all kinds of different things.
Right.
So, and you said you're one of the youngest, but you love
Yeah.
going there and kind of supporting each other,
Right.
right?
Yeah. One of the things I just wanted to say, like, we don't choose to have a brain injury or a traumatic brain injury. Like, it just happens. So just giving to this just really gives people hope because they didn't choose to have a brain injury.
Right.
You know, we just have to cope with it and get through it. And the good news is you can get through it
Right.
through support groups. But the support group is something that really helped me. I didn't start it till later in my journey, but I think it's definitely beneficial if you just started this process. It's definitely getting
Right. We met somebody and they said they kind of called it an invisible battle because there
Yeah.
you are, everything's fine. Your buddies are like, you talk fine, what's the
Right.
problem? But it's an invisible battle,
Yeah.
and that battle has to be fought. But it doesn't. I mean, you can win that battle, right? I mean,
Yeah.
anybody can.
Yeah, I think it's definitely, people might be in the situation. It's definitely, you might think, no, there's no way I can do it. You know, they don't know what I'm going through. But I had that feeling too with my friends at college. I would go to Marion University and I just look around and they don't know what I'm going through really. My professors don't know, but it's that support group, I think, and finding people that are similar to you. And
Yeah.
really the professionals at RHI with Mavis, Elizabeth, Tony, and
Right.
Dr. Backhouse, they know what you're feeling. So just expressing your feeling, not holding it in, I think is what has
Right.
helped me.
It's all part of that
forward.
moving
Yeah.
forward thing. And that's kind of why we're raising money today. These programs, you can see, change people's
Yeah,
lives. And I mean, they
really.
really do, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, I can't express the gratitude I have to RHI. I mean,
Right.
I don't know where I would be if I would even be here without RHI.
Yeah.
Just how hard it is, but I'm really appreciative.
Yeah.
So anything you can give if you're in that position, I really appreciate it. I'm actually gonna, after this, start a fundraising page. I think.
Yeah.
And maybe I don't have much money, but I'm gonna
That's
give
fine.
as much as I can, being a college student. So I just really appreciate it. So
We
Yeah.
appreciate it
Yeah.
too. What's your future looking like? Where are you kind of going? I know
Yeah.
a little something about internship.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's scary or not. But
Right.
tell us a little bit about that.
So right now I'm actually interning downtown Indy at Quest Safety Products. I'm an accounting intern there, so I work with the accounting manager and the CEO on projects. So it's been interesting, but this stuff, the therapy has really helped me progress in my internship with focusing, remembering, attention to detail. So I've been able to translate my therapy sessions into the
Yeah.
work.
It's
So-
working for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
really
and that's
noticed.
what and that's what they do here at RHI. They try to get people back to work,
Yep.
back to their family, back to their community, and just and help reach their goals.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they do that.
All
So
right.
it's
So
awesome.
one last thing, gonna lean. Let's get in there and give them a shout out. Give your team a
Okay,
shout out.
I just want to give a shout out to my team at RHI for all your hard work. I know I just ended up Tuesday. I just ended all my therapy Tuesday. I'll still be around support groups, but I just can't say thank you enough to Mavis, Elizabeth, Tony, and of course Dr. Backhouse just helping me out through this progress. And I know you'll always be there, so I just appreciate you guys so much.
Love it. Like us, follow us, share us. Thank you so much, you guys. Dude, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right.